Y'all, oh my gosh, so this story is actually so terrible. So, this man pictured here on the right and his daughter went to the home of a 17-year-old to talk to the 17-year-old about an alleged assault he performed on the daughter the day before. This was on Easter Sunday. However, the dad, who, as I said, is pictured here on the right, and his daughter were only met with deadly violence. Thus, by the 17-year-old and his father, who is pictured here on the left. This is unbelievable. So the guy pictured here on the right, the father of the teenage girl, is 54-year-old Gus Serbeck. Well, he and his daughter went to the home of a 17-year-old boy identified in court documents as JH on Easter Sunday. JH's father is the man pictured here on the left. That is 55-year-old Eric Hanna. So Gus and his daughter went to the Hanna's home. That was in an attempt to talk to Eric Hanna, the father, after Gus's daughter told him that the 17-year-old named JH had assaulted her the day before, so on that Saturday before the Easter Sunday. He allegedly assaulted her at the Hanna home. So JH, the 17-year-old boy, answered the door when Gus and his daughter arrived. And it was said the encounter almost immediately turned into a physical altercation. JH reportedly struck the girl's father, Gus, in the head multiple times with a baseball bat, a metal baseball bat. JH also reportedly struck Gus's daughter in the head during the altercation. Now, JH's dad, Eric, pictured here on the left, he also became involved in the altercation, and he reportedly struck Gus, pictured on the right. I just want to make sure y'all got the names correct. He reportedly struck Gus in the back of the head with a metal flashlight. It was also said that the 17-year-old male JH suffered some facial injuries. Now, eventually the Vineland Police Department and emergency medical services arrived to the scene. Gus, the girl's father, was transported to a local hospital. He was set to be life-flighted to another facility, but he died on the way. Eric Hanna and JH, the minor, were both taken into custody on April 20th. That was on homicides and weapons charges. That was on Easter Sunday. JH, the teen, is also reportedly facing an assault charge, an aggravated assault charge, based on the allegation that he assaulted Gus's teen daughter. Eric was held in the Cumberland County Jail and his son was taken to a juvenile detention facility, and it's being determined if he should be tried as an adult, but he absolutely should be. Now, since Gus has passed away, his family has spoken out. His brother Christopher said that Gus would do anything for anyone, that if you needed him, he'd be there right away. He further said that Gus, his brother, died trying to protect his daughter, and that he literally laid his life down for her. The brother Christopher also reportedly claimed that Gus and Eric, the two dads, had actually known each other for a long time. He said that Eric was a lifelong friend of their family, so why the hell did this happen? He said they had known Eric their whole life, and there was no expectation that anything like this would ever happen. Now, reportedly in a probable cause affidavit, Gus's daughter also confirmed that the two men had been lifelong friends. She said that her dad, Gus, simply wanted to talk to JH's dad, Eric, and that was to alleviate the incident from the day before. She further described JH as extremely aggressive, and it definitely sounds like it. She said that when JH answered the door, he immediately punched her dad, Gus, in the face. She said that when her dad, Gus, backed away, JH grabbed the baseball bat. He used it to break a window in Gus's truck, and that when Gus tried to stop him, JH used the bat on him. Unreal. Video footage of the fight reportedly shows both JH and the daughter approaching Gus. That was as he was leaning up against a truck in the yard. JH, the male teen, is holding what appears to be a hammer over his head, and his dad, Eric, is holding both the bat and the metal flashlight. It was said that after the violent altercation, Gus and his daughter tried to leave their home, but Gus collapsed to the ground near his vehicle, and of course he later died. This is absolutely unreal and heartbreaking, and I hope to gosh that JH is tried as an adult. I hope he and Eric spend the rest of their days behind bars. You know, in this day and time, it's a crying shame you can't go have a conversation with somebody without somebody pulling out a weapon. It's sad. Gus was just protecting his daughter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and for more true crime, be sure to follow, and if you're over on YouTube, make sure to subscribe.